Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Crafty here, explaining to you guys how to properly scale a fictional character. Now, there's some people out there that don't know how, so that's why I'm coming so I can show you so you can do it by yourself. I've narrowed it down to 4 variables: visual scaling, statement scaling, calculation scaling, and lore scaling. Each easiest not to debunk, easiest to debunk. Also, easiest not to debunk, visual scaling. Alright, visual scaling, kind of in the name. You see someone blow up a planet, well, they can blow up a planet. That easy. But that's not the extent to their ability. Example of this is in Bleach. When Ichigo and Aizen clicked Zanpantos, they destroyed mountains, and down players, or people that just don't know what they're seeing, like to say, oh, well, they're only mountain level. Not true, because we've seen and could calculate in many other ways to prove that they're way above mountain level. And that also means if you see someone blow up a planet, that doesn't mean that's actually their power, because in a lot of fiction there's stuff called hacks. Well, and hacks are, well, they basically allow you to do something your own power with. An example of this is Yami Sukahiro from Black Clover. He has a spell called Dark Cloak, Dark Magic Dimension Slash. Basically, the description says it can cut through any space. So obviously he can't do that by himself. That's the hack coming in. So now you know how to properly scale with visual feeds. But now let's get down to statement scaling. Alright, statement scaling. This really depends on the author and how good he is at, talking or writing. Example of like bad statement scaling is like My Hero Academia. 1,000,000% Delaware Detroit Smash. Yeah, a lot of fans were confused and thought, oh, he must be using 1,000,000% of One for All. But yeah, of course, we got an apology from Koi Horikoshi explained it was just like an emotional moment. But there's other instances in the show where, say, that full cow Deku was as fast as Deku before he could even use his quirk. But so statement scaling really depends on the author. A good example of statement scaling is actually in Naruto and Bleach. Naruto saying that the 10-tailed beast had enough chakra of a small planet, and for example, in Bleach, how Yamwacha was stated to be at least a planet level threat. Now, it also comes in context how many times said author writes the statement. Like in Bleach, there's over 13 times they've said that Yamwachuk is a planet level threat. So you can't really say, oh, it was just headcanon. No. They said over 13 times, you can't debunk that. At least planet level threat at minimum. So, but also taking context, what if, like, the guy that knew nothing about Yamwacha said that's impossible, while the guy that was like Yamwacha's right-hand man said yes, he could. You're also going to take the advice of the guy that knows it more rather than the person in the show that doesn't. So, that's basically it for statement scaling. Another, now to the next one, the third easiest to debunk, calculation scaling. Sorry. So now a lot of things go wrong and a lot of things go right. Depends on who's doing the calculations. Where you got the calculations. If one number is wrong, you have to restart. So really just depends on how good you are. Some people don't like if you see someone destroy a mountain and you calculate how many rock per centimeter was destroyed. But like you have to take in context what was destroyed. An example of this is in Dragon Ball Z. Gohan couldn't cut the Ketchin type block with the sword. So is Gohan only sword level? No. Ketchin type was stated to be the strongest stuff in the universe. Something a universal person like Gohan couldn't destroy. Well, at the time, Galaxy level. But even in Dragon Ball Super, they can't destroy it. This stuff, well, they can, but very hard. So that's in context. Not stuff like, what if someone could destroy an ocean? How do you even begin to calculate that? Well, you gotta learn how dense is this stuff. And it's really complicated how to find out how to calculate something. But best way to do it is just either teach yourself or go to a reliable person and just learn. I can't really explain that in this video. Maybe that'll be a future video. Now, the easiest to debunk is, well, lore scaling. Alright, so this one really, like, again, depends on the author and if it's backed up upon. A bad indication of lore scaling is in the Seven Deadly Sins, is with the whole star meta. See, people say that the supreme deity is star level at least because of sunshine, and there's a lot. I could make a whole video debunking this, and I don't have time for that right now. So I say there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. Like we have never even seen a star, and lore of the own show kind of debunks that because they say the Demon King could destroy the world. And in the spin-off series, Four Knights of the Apocalypse, they say Percival could destroy the world himself. So having a star level person would kind of debunk that, which ain't always the case. They could very well be stronger than what the lore says, but like there's a lot of holes besides just that. A good indication of lore scaling, sorry again, is One Punch Man. It's backed up upon. He can one punch, well, he's stronger than everyone in his verse. He can basically one punch everyone if you really want to. Don't count Barros, he could have one punched him, but he didn't. Now, that's backed up upon. He's always been the strongest so far, so you can't really argue with that. Now, I don't know if I probably should have gone, that's as much as detail I think I really need to go off. If you have any questions, please comment down. I'm going to be, comment down what video you want next. I might be doing a lot of videos about talking how strong character arcs, maybe theories about certain shows. In fact, my next video is probably going to be about a theory about Dragon Ball. See if you're interested, guys. So sub, like, and comment of maybe videos you want to see. I'll do videos like how strong a certain character is. Yeah, alright, so that's it. So remember, this is what you gotta remember when you scale in a character. Maybe some of you guys can show Death Battle this so they can fix what they've already broke. That's all.